Okay, y'all. This is what I want to say. Clarissa did not start this. Okay, they came into her comment section bringing up Tesehki name. She didn't even know who Tesehki was, but she gave them that smoke and sent them on their way. But y'all know how the comment sells. You know, they want to see action. They want to see entertainment. So they're gonna, get in everybody's comments and start the drama. Okay, start the drama rolling. And that's how that started. Okay, so now they're actually talking to each other. Like I'm directing this to you, and then she's directing that to you. So now they know who each other is. Okay, but now that's neither here nor there. Now I'm talking about when I was saying that she don't need no training. I still feel like Tesehki don't need no training. Because if that's the case, those girls who she squabbled with, they could have said the same thing. But they weren't scared. They got in the paint. Even though everybody knew they was going to get ate. And Tesehki told them that she was going to eat them. Okay? They weren't scared. They didn't ask for training. They just got in the paint and did what they do. And that's the reason why I say Tesehki should do the same thing. I don't think Tesehki need training. Y'all saw Tesehki and those girls squabbling. She was boxing those girls. Those girls was windmilling. She was boxing them girls. Those girls cannot stand up next to her in that kind of... I'm not trying to say excuse me. But they cannot stand up against her when it comes down to squabbling. We all know that. So I'm like this. I'm like, okay, so I'm getting sick and tired of people saying that she's eating. Which, hey, if that's what y'all call eating, that's what y'all call eating. I call eating when you eating somebody who can also eat. Not saying, oh, I ate all them girls up and then one of them girls can't really eat. Okay? See, I like boxing. I watch boxing. I watched Clarissa before all this mess here and all this papoose. I was watching Clarissa. So I like to see a real throwdown. I like to see a real squabble. Yeah, it's entertaining watching, somebody squabble somebody who really can't squabble, somebody eat somebody up that can't really eat. It's entertaining. But the real entertainment, when somebody say they can eat, is when you actually eating somebody who can also eat. Being the reason why I say she should get it in. She should get it in with Clarissa. Because I don't know who look at squabbling like I do. When I look at squabbling, I be like, why they put her up against her? Why they want to see her squabble her? We already know who's going to win. Why is that entertaining? To me, entertainment would be putting people together who's on each other level. And y'all might say, well, she's not on Clarissa level. Yes, she is. Those girls weren't on her level, and they still squabbled. It was still entertainment. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And you tell me I'm flying. Those girls was not on her level. Those girls couldn't stand a chance. Those girls did not have no training. Those girls still got in the paint. Those girls were not scared. So that's why I'm stuck on how long are we going to be entertained by Tesehki eating girls who can't eat. Not saying I don't like Tesehki. I like Tesehki, but I want to see Tesehki squabble with somebody who can squabble. Am I wrong? I want to see Tesehki get in the paint with somebody who can eat. don't get the training part. I don't get the training part. Tesehki is not new to this. You don't just wake up one day and know how to squabble like that. You just don't wake up one day and know how to squabble. She got enough training. I don't know how many of y'all have seen Clarissa in the ring. I don't know how many of y'all have seen her in the ring. But I know you've seen it at least once. And you've seen Tesehki throw hands. What she need to train for? It ain't gonna be no... guarantee you everybody know it ain't gonna be no bunch of rounds. It ain't gonna be no bunch of rounds. It ain't gotta be no bunch of rounds. Because it's not a bunch of rounds when Tesehki squabbling those girls on the show. It don't be no bunch of rounds. So it ain't like, oh, I ain't got the energy. I ain't got the stamina. I ain't got the I can't go that long. It's not gonna be that long. None of them is that long. Well, why would you have to train for one round? Why would you have to train for one round? And I think they call it sparring, if I'm not mistaken. I think they call it sparring when you just get in, you just go head to head with somebody. And I think a couple boxers have done that. And that's what I think this would be called, a sparring. And I feel like, I actually do feel like, if Tesehki feel like she needs training, then I think they should let it go. All that bike talking and all that, what you would do if you had the training, let it go. Because you don't need no training. You don't need no training. Trust me, I seen Clarissa in the ring. I seen Tesehki on the floor, squabbling those girls with no training. Those girls had no training, but they still took it like a champ. They took it like a champ, which is what I think Tesehki should do. And everybody should stop that. She ain't got no training. This is a professional. Hell, Clarissa, Tesehki is a professional towards those girls. Huh? Is she not a professional towards those girls? Yeah. Those girls did not stand a chance. And I'm hoping that I don't know about nobody else. I'm going to have to say I'm hoping that I don't have to continue to keep watching Tesehki eat girls who cannot even eat with her. Like, how long is we going to keep saying Tesehki is eating, Tesehki eating? How long we going to be saying that until somebody put her up against somebody who can also eat? Like, I'm like, okay, she can eat. Yes, she can. I'll be the first to say that she can eat. But when are they going to put her up against somebody who can eat? Because I'm not the one to just want to see somebody get, you know what I'm saying? Just see somebody get ate up. I ain't the one to see that. I'm like, child. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we already knew that. We already knew you were going to win. We already knew you were going to eat. But me, personally, I want to see a good throwdown. I want to see some, ooh, dang, ooh. That's what I want to see. And not from no one-way street. Not from no one-way street. I'm not saying that I want to see Tesehki get ate. I want to see Tesehki eat with somebody who can eat. May the best one win. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see no, like, child. I don't want to see no, well, everybody know who gonna win. No. I want to see some, dang. That's what I want to see. I watch boxing. And I like to see people eat. Like the girl that Clarissa just got out the ring with. That Clarissa said that girl can hit. She said that girl hit hard. What? You gonna you got to be able to take the good with the bad. You know, you can't just always want to eat people that don't know how to eat. You got to show like people like me that you can really eat. Because you can really eat of course you gonna really eat if you eat somebody who can't eat like you. Of course you gonna eat them up. But I can't look at that like, oh, whew, she can really eat. Because I have not seen her eat. Y'all that's what y'all call eating. I don't call that eating. What I call eating is eating with somebody on your same level. Eating with somebody who can eat too. Somebody who can eat just as well as you. That's what I call eating. See, I don't call, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just trying to call a spade because I'm like really sick of it. Like really sick of it. Like, okay, it's entertainment, but now it's coming down to y'all want to see Tesehki with Clarissa when Clarissa didn't even start it. She didn't even start it, okay? But Clarissa was just saying, no, we can spar. If y'all feel like she can do what she say she can do, we can spar. I'll do that. But when it comes down to, oh, I'm not finna get it, I'm not finna eat with her because she got what? Lost my train of thought. She got experience. You both got experience. You both got experience. And that's all I'm saying. Because it's people thinking that I don't like Tesehki or whatever. How am I sure I don't like her when I'm telling everybody that I just want to see her eat somebody who can eat? And I do not call that eating what she did to those girls. No, I don't call that eating. Because you eating people that can't even eat with you. You eating people that can't even stand in the paint with you. You eating people who you already know that you gonna eat. You know? Like, no. Like, no, that's not eating. That's not eating. Now you're eating, but you're not eating. You know? So that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against now one on. You know what I'm saying? Because before all this crap here started in the comments, I was looking at all of it. You know, I was already watching Clarissa before Tesehki got on the show. You know, so I had nothing to against now one of them, but I'm just calling a spade since I'm seeing people saying that Clarissa starting this with Tesehki and Clarissa jealous. Well, Tesehki, what reason do Clarissa got to be jealous of Tesehki for? Why would she be jealous of Tesehki? Then I'm like, wait. They trying to say that she's starting this because she's jealous of Tesehki. She ain't got no reason to be jealous of Tesehki. None. Do you not know like what this girl has accomplished? Do you not know what this girl has stood strong to become? You know how much sacrifice she had to take to like it take a lot to do and stand in the pain and be who she is. It didn't just happen to her. She had to earn that. She had to stand true to who she is and what she wants. And she got what she needed. She is who she is. But that don't mean that she's too big to spar, to squabble with a regular person. It's like that can be done. That should be done. And I'm going to leave it with this right here. So, if it's not going to be Clarissa, please let it be somebody who can eat. If y'all want to keep saying that Tesehki be eating, please let the next time be with somebody who can eat. somebody who can stand in the paint. Now, I'm gonna give DBT, DTB, and Dolly, and the other girls too. But my main two is DTB and Dolly. They went ham. They went ham. Okay, that's why I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the fact that they weren't scared. I like the fact that they still feel like who. I feel good about my goddamn accomplishment. I feel good about getting in the paint with Tesehki. Who? That means I get in the paint with you, and anybody else. I am not no scary. Props to them girls. Okay? And that's how I feel like Tesehki should do. Don't be scared.